Ohio's 5 public pension systems are all doing better since reform last year. At 5, I explained what those changes mean to employees. Now we're digging deeper into the police and fire pension fund. The most recent numbers show it's just 64.2% funded. It would take 47 years to pay off what it owes, and the state requires 30 years or less. Now that means the fund had to submit recommendations to meet the mandate it just presented to the Ohio Retirement Study Council on Thursday. The council will decide where to go from here, but some say that plan is unnecessary.
Firefighters could risk their lives every time a call comes in. Chris Weaver is a 15-year veteran of the Youngstown Fire Department and a union officer. The firefighters he represents are paying more into their pensions since new rules went into effect last July.
Obviously, yeah, you're looking at an increase of, what is it, 2.25% additional over the next 3 years that's going to be taken out of our pay, so that's going to be less bringing home, going in towards the pension fund.
Chief John O'Neill understands how tough that can be on his guys. Rookie firefighters make just $24,000 a year.
That's real money. That's money that you buy bread with. So I think that matters a lot.
Now things could be changing again. Through my research, I found out the Police and Fire Pension Fund Board approved a new plan in December. By law, it must submit ideas to meet the state's 30-year requirement, but it comes just 5 months after a system overhaul.
Let Senate Bill 340 work itself out. It's supposed to take 3 to 4 years. This wasn't made for an immediate impact.
To compound that then now, before you even know what happens with the first round of changes, I think is premature.
The changes include increasing contribution rates, cutting cost of living adjustments and money for health care, and equalizing employer contributions. Right now, employers pay in 19.5% for police officers and 24% for firefighters.
Those are real dollars, taxpayer dollars there. That effect on the city could be a few $100,000s a year in additional pension contributions.
State Representative Bob Hagan worked on the House subcommittee to reform Ohio's pension systems. He agrees legislators should wait to take action.
You know, look, I'm on the side of the police and fire on this. If people put in their time, we owe them a decent pension. We have to see how it fleshes out. We have to see how it works out.
Even if the council and lawmakers follow that advice, all public employees are still adjusting to the 2012 reform. And that means unions will fight for more money in the future.
In order to make up for the changes and make up for their losses, we hope to secure some wage gains for them.
Looking at increased wages and stuff to offset those costs.
That fight will be between employers and employees. But both sides say pension funds are solid and the public shouldn't have to pay for any future changes.
The public employee retirement systems here in Ohio are well run and are sufficiently funded so that they're not going to be coming back to taxpayers and asking for more.
Chris Weaver plans to do some investing on the side to make up for a smaller paycheck and a smaller pension. But he says all the number crunching won't get in the way of saving lives.
I don't think there's going to be an impact to services. I mean, we're here to do a job, and we're going to still do our job, as best as we can, no matter what.
Now, the pension board won't have to address the 30-year requirement again until 2016. By then, the fund hopes to meet it without any more changes. Now, looking ahead, the state teachers' retirement system will submit a new plan to the council on Friday. Right now, it would take more than 40 years to pay off what it owes. Now, there's so much to this story that I didn't have time to share with you on the air. Facts and figures from all 5 Ohio pension systems are posted online. I requested membership numbers for our Tri-County region from each agency. You can also learn more about specific changes made in the 2012 reform. Documents can be downloaded directly from this story at WKBN.com.